Good everyone, welcome to the world of Nishkarsha Media Entertainment and Publication. And you are watching NTV News at 9:30, your source for exclusive news and entertainment. This is Parnita bringing you to the top stories from India around the world, and the time is exactly 9:30. The US Senate has passed a bipartisan bill to end the 40-day government shutdown. The measure approved yesterday will reauthorize funding and reverse threats of federal employees. The bill advanced with exactly the 60 votes required, garnering support from nearly all the Republicans, 8 Democrats. The compromise legislation now heads to House of Representatives for approval and then to President Donald Trump for his signatures. The bill mandates the restraint and the federal employees who were dismissed during the shutdown. The prolonged shutdown, now the longest in US history, had disrupted federal Operation Northwide, impacting air travel, nation parks and the federal research.
Well, it looks like we're getting very close to the shutdown. We'll never agree to give any substantial money or any money to really prisoners, illegals that come into our country. And I think the Democrats understand that. And it looks like we're getting close to the shutdown ending. You'll know very soon.
Jammu and Kashmir police have seized 350 kilograms of RDX and a significant amount of ammunition in Faridabad, Haryana. This development follows the arrest for a doctor from Jammu and Kashmir who reportedly made disclosure leading to the recovery. According to a report, the arrested individual is Dr. Adil Ahmed Redar, formerly associated with the Government Medical College in Anantnag. He was apprehended last week in Saharanpur, Uttar Pradesh. Authorities alike he was found displaying posters in Srinagar in support of the Jaish-e-Mohammed terror group. Interrogation of Dr. Redar led police to conduct to raid a AI Flash hospital in Faridabad, where the explosive and the ammunition were discovered. Earlier, the police had recovered an AK-47 rifle and the ammunition from the locker belonging to Dr. Redar in Jammu and Kashmir.
इस बात को क्लियर करूंगा क्योंकि कई जगह ये चल जाए, तो मैं क्लियर करना चाहूँगा, इट्स नॉट आरडीएक्स, ये इन्फ्लेमेबल मटेरियल है। इसके अलावा कई और ऐसा सामान जो टेरर एक्टिविटीज में जिन पर संभावित इस्तेमाल किया जा सकता है, जैसे टाइमर्स, लगभग 20 टाइमर्स विद बैटरीज 4, और इसके अलावा कुछ अन्य सामान है जो है यहाँ बरामद किया गया है। साथ साथ ही जो है जो फायर आर्म्स में एक कैरन टॉप राइफल विद 3 मैगजीन्स एंड 83 लाइव राउंड्स, एक पिस्टल विद 8 लाइव राउंड्स, 2 एम्प्टी कार्ट्रिजेस और 2 एडिशनल मैगजीन्स है जो इनसे जो है रिकवरी की गई है। और इसके अंदर जो है अभी जो है कार्रवाई जो है दोनों की हमारी ज्वाइंट पुलिस की कार्रवाई जो है जारी है। जी यहाँ पे जो हाँ ही वॉज वर्किंग इन अल्फला यूनिवर्सिटी। बाकी मैं आपको जो है बहुत सारी ऑपरेशनल डिटेल्स हैं, मैं आपको ये कहूँगा कि ये ऑपरेशन हमारा जारी है, तो ऑपरेशंस को ध्यान में रखते हुए बहुत सारी ऑपरेशन डिटेल्स है जिन्हें मैं इस समय भी नहीं बता सकता। ये लगभग जो है यहाँ पे ये सारा ये पिछले 15 दिन से एक हमारा जॉइंट ऑपरेशन चल रहा था, तो उसी जॉइंट ऑपरेशन के अंदर के लिए कार्रवाई की गई।
Bhubaneswar response for significant expansion as a proposal to incorporate 71 villages into Bhubaneswar Municipal Corporation. Limit is currently under review. Official confirmed on Monday that the BMC has initiated the formal process of broadened administrative jurisdictions. Sources indicate that the village level reports from the 3 blocks have already been forwarded to the BMC commissioner.
पंचायत सबू गाँ बोलिकी नहीं किसी गाँ से माने तांकर डिटेल्स प्रोवाइड करचंती। बीएमसी को से गाँ रे मिसेवा पूर्वरु आमर बीएमसी पक्षरु भी गोटे एनालिसिस करा जाए जे प्राय केते इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर सेटा जोड़ी हबो, केते खर्च बीएमसी को दवा को पड़िबो मेंटेन करबा पई और सर्विसेज दवा पई। कॉर्पोरेशन रे तार डिस्कशन हैला परे डिपार्टमेंट जेतले को अनुमोदन करबो ताले ही ये प्रपोजल ता गवर्नमेंट को आगामी दिन।
The proposed merger will move forward only after the Housing and Urban Development Department provides its clearance and feasibility. The initiative seeks to extend improved urban governance to surrounding area. However, questions have been raised regarding the preparedness of infrastructures, resource management and the ensuring adequate representation in civic administration following the potential merger. Let's take a break. We will be back soon.
काका,
हाँ बेटा,
ये जश्न कैसा?
आज इस गांव को 4 चांद लग गए हैं।
कैसे?
ये सब कृष्णा का कमाल है। अब हम पूरी दुनिया से जुड़ गए हैं इंटरनेट के जरिए।
सच?
वो देखो,
कॉमन सर्विस सेंटर।
बिल्कुल डिजिटल इंडिया के तहत अब शहर के चक्कर काटे बिना रोजमर्रा के छोटे बड़े काम गांव-गांव से हो सकते हैं। ये देखो, ढेर सारी सुविधाओं के जरिए, जैसे कि बैंक अकाउंट खोलकर पैसों का लेन देन करना, ऑनलाइन रेलवे टिकट बुक कराना, आधार कार्ड या पासपोर्ट बनवाना, पैन कार्ड की अर्जी भरना, जमीन के कागजात या जन्म और मृत्यु प्रमाण पत्र बनवाना। और प्रधानमंत्री डीजी साक्षरता योजना के अंतर्गत सीएससी अधिकारी को प्रशिक्षण देकर दूसरों को पढ़ाने के लिए तैयार करते हैं। एक और खुद का सेंटर चलाने का अवसर मिला और दूसरी ओर लोगों को रोजगार।
लेकिन इस सेंटर को चलाता कौन है?
कृष्णा।
अरे भाई, ये कृष्णा कौन है?
गांव की प्रगति का श्रेय जाता है हमारी प्यारी बिटिया कृष्णा को।
डिजिटल इंडिया, पावर टू एम्पावर।
Paris court will rule today on former President Nicolas Sarkozy request for early release from prison. Sarkozy 70 began serving a 5 sentence than 3 weeks ago for criminal conspiracy related to a scheme to finance his 2007 election campaign with Liban fund. He is the first former French head of state modern history to be imprisoned. Following his conviction on September 25th, Sarkozy was jailed on October 21st while awaiting an appeal. He has now applied for early release. French law generally consider pre-appeal detention to be exceptional. The judges will evaluate whether Sarkozy poses a flight risk, could influence witness or might obstruct justice. Should this request be approved, Sarkozy could be released from Paris' last in prison with award under judicial supervision. The former president, who served from 2007 to 2012, denies any wrongdoing. He claims he being targeted a plot connected to former Libyan leaders Muammar Gaddafi. Sarkozy also faces other legal challenges, including a November 26 decision by France's highest court regarding the illegal financing of his unsuccessful 2012 re-election campaign. Additionally, an investigation alleged witness tampering in the Libya case is ongoing. Several houses have been flooded and vehicles swept away following the collapse of Kerala Water Authority feeder tank in Tammaraham, Kochi. The incident took place early Monday between 2 to 2:30 am when section of water tank at feeder pump house gave way. KWA officials stated that the tank, which has 2 chambers with a combined capacity of approximately 1.38 crore liters, experienced a wall collapse in ominous chambers. Water breached the pump house compound wall and subsequently evacuated about nearby residents. In Arkulam, MLA TJ Binod reported that multiple vehicles parked in a vicinity washed away. He also confirmed that the electronic goods and Fortuner at the ground floor affected homes were damaged. The deluge extended to the nearby health center, resulting in the destruction of medicines and equipment. Mr. Binod noted that the tank was constructed over 50 years ago. The feeder tank is crucial for augmenting water supply to both Kochi city and the Tirupatara area. The chamber that collapsed was storing water designated for the Kochi city. Residents reported being unaware of tank collapse until the water began entering their homes. One resident mentioned that the compound wall of 3 houses sustained damage due to the flooding. Tikara MLA Uma Thomas, who also visited the affected location, called on the KWA to disburse immediate compensation to residents who have experienced property loss.
ക്ഷമിന കുറേ നാശനഷ്ടങ്ങൾ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. താങ്ക് ഗോഡ് ജനങ്ങൾക്കൊന്നും സംഭവിച്ചിട്ടില്ല. പക്ഷേ യുനോ വാൾ ആവട്ടെ, പിന്നെ വീട്ടിൻ്റെ അകത്താവട്ടെ, പിന്നെ കുറച്ച് വെഹിക്കിൾസ്ക്കും എല്ലാം നാശനഷ്ടം സംഭവിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതല്ലാതെ ഒരു 30% കൊച്ചിൻ കോർപ്പറേഷനുടെ കുടിവെള്ളത്തിൻ്റെ ഒരു അഡ്ജസ്റ്റ്മെൻറ്റ് കൂടി ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരും. അപ്പം ചെറുനൂൽ പഞ്ചായത്തും പിന്നെ നമ്മുടെ റോഷി അഗസ്റ്റിൻ മിനിസ്റ്റർ ഇന്ന് 11 അവർ ഇറങ്ങിയിട്ടുണ്ട് കോട്ടയത്തിൽ നിന്ന്. ഇന്ന് 11 മണിക്ക് ഗവൺമെൻറ് ഗസ്റ്റ് ഹൗസിൽ മീറ്റിംഗ് എടുക്കാൻ പോവുകയാണ്. എല്ലാ ഒഫീഷ്യൽസും പിന്നെ ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട ജനപ്രതിനിധികളുടെ സാന്നിധ്യത്തിൽ ഒരു മീറ്റിംഗ് എടുക്കാൻ പോവുകയാണ്. ദാറ്റ് ഹൗ ഡു വി ഗോ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടും പിന്നെ നമ്മുടെ ഡിസാസ്റ്റർ മാനേജ്മെൻറ്റിൻ്റെ ഭാഗമായിട്ട് ഒഫീഷ്യൽസ് ഇപ്പോൾ എത്താനേ പോവുകയുള്ളൂ. വി വിൽ ഡു ദ അസസ്മെൻറ്റ്.
Authorities have ordered an investigation into construction of petrol pump near the historic Jagannath Sagar Lake in Jaipur. In Koraput district, the project located on the lake bank has raised concern among local residents who are questioning the legality of building so close to the water body. Several organizations have filed complaints regarding the development. Following a letter from social worker Basanta Patra to the Chief Secretary, the State Forest Environment Department had instructed to the district collector to launch an immediate inquiry and submit a report.
क्लियर कट गाइडलाइन अच्छी केते मीटर रे कौन रही 50 स्कूल रोची कि कौन वाटर बॉडी अच्छी कि किसी क्रिटिकल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर अच्छे से हिसाब रे हमारी टीम जाके पूरा तदंत करी यदि किसी तथ्य बारी तो ता ऊपर भावरे कार्यानुष्ठान नेबा लक्ष्य.
Let's take a break. We will be back soon.
काका,
हाँ बेटा,
ये जश्न कैसा?
आज इस गांव को 4 चांद लग गए हैं।
कैसे?
ये सब कृष्णा का कमाल है. अब हम पूरी दुनिया से जुड़ गए हैं इंटरनेट के जरिए.
सच?
वो देखो.
कॉमन सर्विस सेंटर?
बिल्कुल. डिजिटल इंडिया के तहत अब शहर के चक्कर काटे बिना रोजमर्रा के छोटे बड़े काम गांव-गांव से हो सकते हैं. ये देखो, ढेर सारी सुविधाओं के जरिए, जैसे कि बैंक अकाउंट खोलकर पैसों का लेन देन करना, ऑनलाइन रेलवे टिकट बुक कराना, आधार कार्ड या पासपोर्ट बनवाना, पैन कार्ड की अर्जी भरना, जमीन के कागजात या जन्म और मृत्यु प्रमाण पत्र बनवाना. और प्रधानमंत्री डीजी साक्षरता योजना के अंतर्गत सीएससी अधिकारी को प्रशिक्षण देकर दूसरों को पढ़ाने के लिए तैयार करते हैं. एक और खुद का सेंटर चलाने का अवसर मिला और दूसरी ओर लोगों को रोजगार.
लेकिन इस सेंटर को चलाता कौन है?
कृष्णा.
अरे भाई, ये कृष्णा कौन है?
गांव की प्रगति का श्रेय जाता है हमारी प्यारी बिटिया कृष्णा को.
डिजिटल इंडिया, पावर टू एम्पावर.
Welcome once again. Senior leadership changes at the BBC follow controversies surrounding a documentary on former US President Donald Trump. Director General Tim Davie, who has been the helm of British Broadcasting Corporation since 2020, announced his resignation Sunday. The move comes after criticism regarding alleged bias reporting errors. Deborah Taranis, the BBC head of news, he has also resigned amid the heightened scrutiny over the Trump documentary. The controversy counters on a segment from the BBC Panorama program. The quote attributed to the Donald Trump on January 6, 2021 was presented as "We are going to walk down on Capitol and there will be with you and we fight like hell." However, the original context of speech delivered on the same date included a different statement or brave senators and congressmen, and it has been noted that these districts Mr. Trump's speech were separated by more than 50 minutes. The fight like hell remark originated from the section where it discussed claim of corrupt US election on January 6, 2021. A large group of pro-Trump supporters acting on the belief that 2020 presidential election results were fraudulent. entered the US Capitol building. The occurred while Congress was in session of certify the Electoral College results, which would officially declare Joe Biden with the winner of the presidency. Delhi air quality has deteriorated to the very poor category with thick smog enveloping the city. This morning, residents await President dense smog, incidenting arbitrary high pollution levels despite ongoing efforts to improve air quality. As of 8 am today, the Anand Bihar monitoring station registered an air quality index of 379. This level of classified as very poor by the Central Pollution Control Board. Visibility across the many years in the city is significantly reduced. Residents have reported experiencing symptoms such as eye irritation, sore throats, headaches, general respiratory discomfort. Yesterday Sunday at 4 pm, Delhi 24-hour average AQI was recorded at 370, also falling into the very poor range. Several localities were nearing the 400 mark, signaling hazardous condition for those living in these areas. Pop icon Britney Spears is back in new following a cryptic social media comeback. After a short break, Spears has returned to Instagram with a post about protecting her peace. This comes just days after her ex-husband Kevin Federline made controversial claims about her parenting a new memoir. This revelation have drawn in significant public attention and renewed focus on the singer's personal life, which has long been subjected to instant media scrutiny. Prior to debuting the account earlier this week, Spears publicly addressed Federline's statement, reportedly labeling them disgusting and absurd. Sources close to singer indicates he is prioritizing her mental health and setting boundaries amidst his renewed attention. Fans have expressed strong support online, commending Spears for the focusing on well-being, peace of mind. While Spears has not directly responded to the federal memoir, her recent social media activities suggest a deliberate choice to prioritize silence, strength and self-preservation over the engaging in public disputes. Let's take a break. We will be back soon.
काका,
हाँ बेटा,
ये जश्न कैसा?
आज इस गांव को 4 चांद लग गए हैं।
कैसे?
ये सब कृष्णा का कमाल है। अब हम पूरी दुनिया से जुड़ गए हैं इंटरनेट के जरिए।
सच?
वो देखो,
कॉमन सर्विस सेंटर।
बिल्कुल, डिजिटल इंडिया के तहत अब शहर के चक्कर काटे बिना रोजमर्रा के छोटे बड़े काम गांव-गांव से हो सकते हैं। ये देखो, ढेर सारी सुविधाओं के जरिए, जैसे कि बैंक अकाउंट खोलकर पैसों का लेन देन करना, ऑनलाइन रेलवे टिकट बुक कराना, आधार कार्ड या पासपोर्ट बनवाना, पैन कार्ड की अर्जी भरना, जमीन के कागजात या जन्म और मृत्यु प्रमाण पत्र बनवाना। और प्रधानमंत्री डीजी साक्षरता योजना के अंतर्गत सीएससी अधिकारी को प्रशिक्षण देकर दूसरों को पढ़ाने के लिए तैयार करते हैं। एक और खुद का सेंटर चलाने का अवसर मिला और दूसरी ओर लोगों को रोजगार।
लेकिन इस सेंटर को चलाता कौन है?
कृष्णा।
अरे भाई, ये कृष्णा कौन है?
गांव की प्रगति का श्रेय जाता है हमारी प्यारी बिटिया कृष्णा को।
डिजिटल इंडिया, पावर टू एम्पावर।
Welcome once again. Robert Lewandowski has scored his first goal of the club since late September. This comes just a week after his return from the month-long muscle injury, where he made a brief substitute appearance. IMD weather update: North India experienced early winter chill. Daily temperature drops to 9 degrees Celsius. The India Meteorological Department had issued a warning indicating that night temperature are expected to remain below average for the last another weeks as an early winter chill settles. Meanwhile, the southern India is bracing the widespread showers and thunderstorms. According to IMD, significant weather systems are influencing the nation climate through extending across the Bay of Bengal and the western disturbance affecting North India. The system has anticipated continuing their impact in the coming days. The weather department report that temperature have fallen by 4 to 7 degrees Celsius below the normal in several areas East Rajasthan and West Madhya Pradesh. Evening are also experiencing colder than usual temperature in the far up South Punjab, South Haryana and Delhi. In isolated pockets, East Rajasthan, cold wave to severe cold wave condition have been observed, with night temperature dipping below 10 degrees Celsius. Over the next 6 to 7 days, minimum temperature are forecast to stay 2 to 5 degrees Celsius, with similar condition expected to across northwest and adjoining central India. Officials attribute this temperature drop to the western disturbance over the northern India and shifting wind patterns. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more updates. Thank you.